Welcome, learners, to the profile of Technics, which corresponds with Lewis Mumford's Technology and Civilization, pages 60 to 65. Mumford introduces Chapter 2 by making an analogy between the profile of a complete mountain and river system and the development of techniques. Throughout this introduction, he begins at the top of the mountain system and discusses some of the occupations and some of the inventions that would have gone on with the industries in that section, and then moves down all the way down to the river or the ocean. So starting at the mountaintop, which corresponds with mining and quarrying, and Mumford talks about how important that was. We of course think about mining, but also quarrying. Quarrying at that time was extremely important. Flint was the most important rock because it could be shaped and worked a little bit and used to develop tools. But down to modern times, mining remained one of the crudest occupations that existed, and mining and the accompanying occupations were important. Even though mining remained crude, those other occupations such as smithing and working metal were steadily developed during the Eotechnic phase. As you move down the mountain, you get to that area perhaps above the meadows, above the forest line, but down below the mountain, and hunting, which is the oldest deliberate technical operation, would have been the main occupation that would have been going on at that time. And hunting is the most deliberate technical operation of mankind because the origin of the weapon and the tool are interchangeable. And perhaps war as a human habit developed as hunting parties traveled into rival lands. As Mumford explains, moving down the system, you come to the forest where the woodmen would have existed and plied their trades, the wood chopper, the forester, the millwright, the carpenter. Many different disciplines went into the woodman's work, not the least of which was engineering. Cutting down trees, hollowing them out for canoes, building dams and bridges were all early activities of the woodman. As you came down out of the forest, you came into the pastoral lands of the herdsmen, goat herders, sheep herders, cow herders, and spinning and weaving thread into cloth for clothing, rugs, tents was the work of the herdsman. This practice came in with the domestication of animals. As you traveled down yet further, you came into the fertile lands that were close to the river, probably flooded periodically, which served as a natural way of fertilizing those lands. The farmers' tools and machines were relatively few. The hoe, the mattock, the plow, the spade, the scythe, they were few and also fundamentally unchanged throughout recorded history. And then finally you came to the waterfront, either the river edge, the river, the ocean, the salt marsh, and you can see the weir, which is a area used to kind of create a pool in a swift-moving stream. The net, the basket. These are the types of things that the fishermen would have used. Possibly these early fishermen invented the art of weaving. This concludes our mini lecture for today. Just as a reminder from your instructor to make sure to answer the corresponding question to this reading on the Learning Session 3 assessment. Also make sure to complete the assessment where you will be asked to describe the technological complex of the Eotechnic phase. If you have any questions with either of these assignments, please ask or contact your instructor. Thank you for participating in this lesson, and have a good day.